Yo, 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 what's up? Crazy Mike and the smallest truth. What's today's smallest truth, Mike? I met a beautiful little baby over the weekend. That's today's smallest truth. And it didn't take but 30 seconds. Everything has changed. Until then, I'll dream of better days. Learning from the pain. Until then, I'll dream of better days. A second chance. Don't you think we deserve so much more than this hurt? Everything has changed. Until then, I'll dream of better days. So, how's everybody's weekend? What the hell did y'all do? It don't matter when you. I mean, like all other videos, it's timeless. What'd you do this past weekend? Doesn't matter what the date is. What did you do? See, this is like if you watch Doctor Who, watch the Blink episode. I think I posted the clip over on Facebook, The Smallest Truth, um, where the doctor has a conversation through time with what's her name? I don't remember her name. Nightingale. Sally, right? So it's kind of the same thing here. I'm talking to you now, and you just bang your comment in down there on whatever date you watch this, and we'll come back to it and we'll do another show on the videos and the comments. I mean, truly, I am interested in what the hell you're doing. I know you don't find many people out there that really care. You're having a good day, a bad day, an in between day, an up and down day. Hell, God, you don't know when it's going to fucking end day. Sometimes you got to wonder if he even knows. That's the days he's sitting up there laughing at you. Ha ha, you dumb bastard. You asked for it. Right? Right. Yeah, we know it. Oh, goddamn it, Mike. What the hell? So, what's everybody feel about the storms that come across the country? For when the video was made, it was the weekend. Trucks and shit blow over in Texas. Look like 30 some people are dead. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just hanging out, doing a whole lot of nothing. Do, do, do.
There's a little bit of a controversy on that. When I think of knockoff, I would think that would be the cheaper.
Toy collecting? Anybody into toy collecting? Oh, what do you think of Dragon going to the space station? Here's a question. And bang this out down there. How many comets and asteroids hit the moon every year? Are any of them big enough we can see them with the naked eye? mean, it's got all them damn craters up there, but we don't never have that many rocks hit the earth. I mean, now within reasonable size, of course. A speck of fucking what the fuck ever. I know, Mike, a speck of what the fuck ever at 25,000 miles an hour. Yeah, I get that. But if it's going to burn up for the most part, you know, like how many fucking car sized chunks hit the planet every year? I was just thinking about that on the way home with as many crater holes as in the moon. We should hear a whole lot more about near misses. Oh, I get you don't want to panic the people. It's like Men in Black, or somebody up there gonna put a death ray down on the planet every day. If you fucking tell them, they're just gonna fucking freak out. I get it. Same way, if you tell them every day the planet killers come in, well, what the hell do they have to want to follow the way it is? It finally happened. Ripping 6 Fanatic boxes, 2024 Topps Series 1 baseball cards. Hey, speaking of baseball cards, I have a break group called Keystone Breaks over on Facebook. Come on over. It's a private group. We do card breaks.
That's the crazy part. So these boxes.
What's a card break, Mike? It's when a bunch of people will get together and we'll go out and buy a box or boxes of cards, and we'll pick teams or divisions or whatever out of that box, and we'll divide them up amongst each other. We call them breaks. So come on over, check out Keystone Breaks. Mike's Breaks and More is the store. Weekend update. Here, let's find out why you're so admirable, so inspiring. All right.
Hey, so I want a new credit card to grow my credit. Now, Experian. Can you help me find credit
I'll
cards?
give credit to the people.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So, let's do a little bit of a lighter, read. We're going to be...
I like her nose.
What people find admirable
I think it's cute.
About you. So, yeah, inspiring, admirable.
The Draconic Princess.
And yeah,
This is her reading.
So what do people find admirable or inspiring about the collective?
What is admirable or inspiring about the collective? And the collective is everybody, anybody who's listening, and you're listening. If you're listening to this, you're listening.
Your ability to hold a safe space for other people's inner darknesses, okay? The inner truths, the shadows,
Ooh.
the good, the bad, and the ugly. People admire your ability to embrace the darkness, to
Yes.
shed light, to...
So you have the ability, she says, to embrace the darkness. So if people come to you with their deepest, darkest hurts and pains, you have the ability to feel that pain with them and help them in their healing process. That is something to be admired in a person. Keep that up. Ooh, pattern recognition. I have pattern recognition. I watch for patterns. That can be admired. That can lead to a lot of positive things. Can lead to negative things too. I mean, you keep following the wrong pattern, you end up down the fucking railroad track, smoke crack or whatever.
And people also admire how you are unapologetically you. Be yourself.
Oh, yeah. Unapologetically you. Be you. You are who you are. I don't give a fuck if Mike likes it or anybody else fucking likes it. You are who you are. I might be able to accept it. I might not. Guess whose fault that is? Guess whose problem that is? Mine. Not yours. So be unapologetically you.
Unapologetically you.
I understand. Yep, Mike, you're a fucking jackass. Yeah, I know. I try not to be a jackass all the time, but I am unapologetically a jackass when I gotta be.
And we have creative traits. So it
And
expresses
people
emotion,
admire you because
creative
you're
energy,
also
and
unapologetically
there's some
authentic.
there's darkness here that people find inspiring about you. Boundary setting. So clean your space, inner and outer. Inner
They
and
really
outer
like
energetic
your
boundaries, and you hold
your
your boundaries.
darkness, the your ability to stay in the dark
Come in and tell you
and not be swallowed up by it. Kind of like Anakin in Star Wars. You don't become Darth Vader. You are more
free to be themselves, I want to say.
towards Luke. I would have called Luke a gray Jedi. I don't think he walked totally in the light. I believe he'd have chopped more than Vader's hand off. Right? And he never got the opportunity. Got his own hand chopped off.
They feel like it's a judgment-free zone. Okay?
Yes, they like the idea that you have a judgment-free zone. You do your very best not to judge others. You try to empathize with their plight and match that to something that may have happened to yourself and try to relate that back. Again, you're helping with healing. You're a goddamn healer. Keep healing, man.
People admire the fact that you are so aware of, the duality of this world, the duality of people.
Ooh, so there you are. You are a gray Jedi.
Inflicting judgments on people. We have the key to healing. Notice patterns and illusions. Listen, people admire your pattern recognition. Okay, we also have here, listen.
Now, for me in here, yes, there are people out there that do admire my pattern recognition. Mike pick a fucking pattern up in a heartbeat. Oh yeah, no, that just ain't right.
Your ability and your awareness to notice social patterns, individual patterns, relational patterns, environmental patterns, like
Phrase patterns. Yeah, I've noticed when you say this, blah 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 blah, this many times, and then all of a sudden you say it, blah 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 blah. Oh, that's bam. Nope. There you go. Pattern recognition. That ain't your pattern.
You give this inspiration to people to be their full and authentic selves. Okay?
Yeah, be you. Be you. I'm like, be you. So what? Mike don't fucking like it. So what? Maybe he yells back at you. Then yell back at him. We'll have a yelling contest until we're both tired of fucking yelling. Then we'll do what everybody's got to do eventually and get another Doctor Who fucking shit. What's that, Mike? Sit the fuck down and talk. Sit the fuck down and talk. That's what everybody's got to do. That's the Zygon War. Right? Kate, Prime Minister. Zygons in the box.
Many people or anyone at all in your corner, you are going to be celebrating yourself.
Oh, don't be afraid to stand alone. You tend to have that trait. Be willing to stand up. Oh, it's a long, hard, arduous road to be out there by yourself. And you are out there all by yourself. You can't look around for any fucking support, and any support you thought you had ain't really there. But anyway, you're doing it on your own. You just keep doing it. That is some fucking shit. Stand in your beliefs and believe them. Have the shit to back up your belief. If you want to believe the fucking sky is purple, have the goddamn fucking facts or whatever to back up the purpleness. Right? The sun isn't yellow. The facts are the sun's white.
Along with the light within themselves, okay? You give people space to celebrate themselves.
But we can believe it's yellow because that's what our eyes see in the color.
People find this
That be like an alternative fact. Ooh, am I giving validation to Donald Trump? Hey, I like Don. Oh, I don't think he should be the president. But hey, if he hadn't been elected this time, he'd have ran the next time and the next time and the next time and the next time. I told you before, should have had it the last time instead of Joe. We'd been done this shit now. We'd have something else come along.
Your own empire
Ooh.
waiting for your ships to come in. It's active waiting.
Don't be afraid to dream. That's what she's talking about now, being a visionary.
Claiming your space. You're also not afraid to take up space. People find this like with this.
Oh, I'll get. No. I need some more space. You're right. I tend to own the ground I walk on, no matter where that's at.
Respect. The emperor is someone who is very respected. So people are admiring your sense of self and your sense of self-respect.
Ooh, yes. So, now there's something I haven't always had: self-respect. I'd let people walk all the fuck over me just for the sake of not having the fucking argument. Because I know I will sit there and debate you till I'm blue in the face and still not get anywhere with you. And then where the hell did it do me? It didn't do me any good. Whether I stated factual facts and won or I stated factual facts and lost. It didn't get me anywhere. You didn't listen anyway. That gets you walked on because you don't want to stand up. Well, stand up. Fight your fight always, every day. And be proud of it.
You just breathe some sort of mature wisdom, like an old wise sage type energy. So people are admiring.
I have a lot of wisdom. I've always. What do y'all say? Been a child, act like a child. That's because I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. All right, I like to play. Keeps the imagination going. Keeps you young.
It's all about pattern recognition. You're celebrating something here.
Yeah, I am really good at pattern recognition.
Okay, you don't judge yourself, and you do not judge others. Okay, the fool and judgment here.
No, I try not to judge others. I'm human. I can lay down judgment. I can.
The key to healing is to heed your inner guidance.
But I do more and more as I've gotten older. Just say it is what it is. Karma will come when karma comes for every motherfucker, even me.
Adhere to your own path.
But as I understand it and see it, that if it's true that it's my life that's been attempted, let me find out it was my partner's life attempted. I'm coming after the people that did it.
When life plays dirty.
But if it was mine, well, fuck it, I'm still walking. Now, because my life path, whether it was to be ended or not, was attempted to be ended, I will get blessings for that. So I got a whole new life path coming, right? I'm dead. I'm supposed to be down and out. So now Spirit will create new life path for me. And in that new life path, I have 3 new grandchildren. 3. Twins. And a new one I met over the weekend. So makes 5 total. 2 were here. 3 have come just in the last couple months. So I've been being blessed for the last year, you could say.
You have a level of introspection as well that people admire. You're very self-aware.
So
and very conscious of your actions and
I have
intuition. And people admire this, and they are very
4 new life paths that Spirit is blessing with.
Adhere to their own inner guidance. Adhere to their own advice to be them the true self.
Well, why, Mike? Well, I believe this all started.
To notice and recognizing
2, 3, whatever it was ago now. When I went to pick Ruby up, when my son still lived here with his girlfriend. Went bad. Come home, went even worse. And my son went out, started his own life, ended up in the twins. Now, I believe that if they had stayed here, that might not happen like that. Those babies wouldn't be here. But when you look at it as the blessings that came out of it, that night was supposed to happen. It really was. It was spirit getting everything cleared out and saying, look, these are going to be your blessings. You're getting 2 new grandchildren here. You're going to have one here. You'll have a total of 5.
What is the lesson? Break the cycle. People admire your
So-
ability to break generational patterns, break generational curses, to look beyond the illusion, to start fresh with the fool and judgment. People, and with that 3 of Wands.
Oh, she's up breaking generational curses. Those are patterns that maybe you think your family has been stuck in for generations. You know, like nobody's gone to college yet. Well, get your ass up and go to fuck to college. Break that curse. You can go to college. There's all kinds of ways to go to school nowadays. But that's what they're talking about by breaking generational curses. Whatever that curse is, maybe you had some kind of drug addiction run through your family, wherever. And as long as you don't do them, you're now breaking that curse. In my case, my dad committed suicide at middle age. To break that curse, I had to survive past that age. I'm past that age now by at least 10 years. So I broke that generational curse. I'm not destined to commit the suicide. Those of you who were abused as children, you know, you grow up to not abuse your children. In my case, I'll use another example. You know, not that I wasn't bad and didn't deserve to be hit, but my parents use hitting as a punishment. I don't and didn't hit my child. I just didn't see the hitting as teaching the child anything but to hit. My dad hit me. All I want to do is hit that motherfucker back. What? Fuck you. Bam. Yeah, but that not hitting. But as soon as you fuck you, yeah, here come me another hand. So all I did was teach me one hit. So there's where I go to every decision your parents ever made for you, good, bad, or indifferent, are the right decisions in the end, right? My dad hit me. I didn't hit my son. So by my dad hitting me, he taught me I don't like to be hit. I'm not going to hit. And I didn't. I broke that generational curse too. Ask my son. He'll tell you, yeah, my dad didn't beat me. He'll say my dad went too far the other way and didn't even bother to try to punish me to make up for the times he was. I wanted to make sure I didn't take that on to the next generation so that it's granddaughters now, didn't get any kind of physical punishment. And they don't. Ruby doesn't ever come from her mom to say, my mom hit me or anything like that. So there you go, Shannon. She doesn't come over here ever and say blah, 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 because she don't. Yeah, I understand. She might come home once in a while, say Pap and Jason we'll say fighting, but we weren't fighting. I don't yell and scream in front of her. I just don't. Hell, they're filming me. They know. They know.
You're doing this for the sake of soul, for the sake of becoming whole, for the sake of diving into what.
Be willing to question yourself to your soul. She's saying you're willing to look at your own soul and see what it needs to come clean, be healed, be better. And don't be afraid to question others to their soul. I'll tell you that. I'm going to question you to your very soul. I will mirror what you feel you have no choice but to attack. And when you do, I'm going to move out the way. And as you come up, I'm going to reach in, grab your soul, and put it right in front of you. And there you go. Face it. Oh man, being better than somebody. You ain't better than nobody else, and nobody else is better than you. We're all human. We're all the same. We're all capable of doing the same things. You can be just as much of a brain surgeon as that guy over there being the brain surgeon. You just chose to take your skills, your abilities. Fuck the skills first. You took your abilities, your God given abilities, and you turned them into a skill set. And you chose to use that skill set for whatever it is you do. Be a mechanic, be a roofer, be a writer, be a painter, be what the fuck ever. That's your skill set. You chose not to be the brain surgeon, not that you couldn't be. You just chose to choose a different path or different skill set. And it doesn't mean that you can't go be the brain surgeon now. You have the same capability, just like that brain surgeon. Whether he thinks dumbing himself down to go be a roofer or not is what it would be. It's not. It's just another skill set. I'm sure there's something that you can use at being a brain surgeon to incorporate into being a roofer, and I believe vice versa. There's something you can incorporate from being a roofer into being a surgeon. You just can. You just got to have the ability to take your skill set, mold that into anything you're going to do, and improve yourself. One of them said, make small little tweaks. You don't go in and make big changes. You make a small little tweak. You see what's going on and you tweak it to make it better for you, for your skill set, what you're capable of doing. Yeah, always keep a safe space. I find it hard. Well, I did. I'm not finding that. I put a wall up. Nobody gets the fuck in. And I mean nobody. I'm chasing out everybody that's in it. I don't care if there's nobody in it for the rest of my motherfucking life. And that's the mindset I'm in right now, and that's part of my healing. Those walls are up, and you ain't. I had walls up, and people would stay the hell away until they found out that those walls were, not so much walls, just a minor barrier. Okay, well, they come in and found the wall, and it is unbreakable. I'll chase y'all the fuck away. I don't need a goddamn soul.
Encourages to relinquish ego-driven desires and foster a tranquil soul.
Oh yeah, give up your ego-driven desires.
And you persevere.
Ego. Just get you fucking beat down in the end. It's just something, a pedestal that you're up on, and who gives a fuck anyway? Do you really care if you're popular? One way or the other. Whether they all hate you, they all like you, or they're all indifferent about you. Do you really care? No. Does it matter? Sure. Which leads into, yeah, see, you care. Everybody's got some caring for everything. Or you wouldn't be human. You wouldn't have empathy. If you don't have some caring, you can't have empathy. And if you don't have empathy, well, what the fuck are you doing here? You're taking up fucking space and air. Do us all a favor. Just hold your breath. Quit fucking wasting it for everybody else. Oh, he said. That's magic. Well, if that's what you want to call it. I just thought if you were dumb enough to hold your fucking breath, I mean, that's on you, ain't it? Dumbass. I told my partner over the weekend, I feel like fucking Red Foreman now. I'm going to call people dumbass.
It's inspiring. And it's also inspiring those who come at you in an egoic way or in a holier than thou way. Just because you are shedding light or we have inner darkness here and patterns. Your ability to go into the darkness, right? We're getting like a holier than thou vibe. So people are admiring the fact that it's just this
Well,
conflict.
I can be a little holier than now. They've always said Mike's a preacher. So I just tend to preach.
Judgment-free zone, holding space, pattern
Holier than
recognition,
now.
very self-mastered, I want to say. This is admirable, and it's also inspirational.
And I do my best to keep things people do
There's wisdom here.
tell me quiet.
People admire your ability to see in the dark and also go into
But some
the
things, I mean, I don't believe I
There's a lot of,
should keep
dark,
quiet.
shadowy energy.
And if I am going to say things about anybody, I sure as hell tell you the bad shit about me. What did I say? I'll tell what we both said. All right.
What's admirable about you is that you're a great teacher. You know
I like teaching.
in everybody's perception of their reality, there is some sort of truth. Okay? I just heard you hold people accountable. So you are wise enough and you have the knowledge enough not to get in ego battles with people because you know that it's fruitless.
I didn't just sit here and tell you. She just said don't get in ego battles with people, and I said I hate that shit.
Their own reality.
Confirmation.
Truth in their perceived reality. It's the law of paradox, okay? There's truth even in the lies. Okay? And
Yes,
what people
I would
decide
agree.
to
Even
see
in their
and
lie,
what
there
they
is
decide
truth. Now,
to
now,
in
can
their
you
own right way
can you
to
teach?
them.
Can you
So
teach
you
from
are
that?
really need to hold
Could you
space
use the lie to be a
and
teaching moment?
self-aware enough not to place judgment or not to prove
And
yourself
I
right
kind of
or
can
wrong.
because of the
That
way
is
I
admirable.
I
People
conversate and I
like
ask
you.
questions.
Very inspirational, honey. Okay? Like very.
I would
And
I
again,
I,
teaching
I would come back with a deeper philosophical,
or
more
it's
so
not the hieroglyphic and the
more philosophical
listen,
question,
you hold
which
the
would make you
line.
look at it deeper.
People are inspired and they are
Hence, is the
admired
teaching moment.
of how wise you are. Like a wise old sage. Like, listen, people admire the fact that you feel like a
It's because I sat around and talked to all the fucking old people when I was young. I didn't go hang out with a lot of people. I was hanging out with on the porches with the old people who were giving me all of that wise information I was going to need one day.
you interact with other people, especially when people come in and try and bring some sort of conflict. The way that you can de-escalate a situation, the way that you can recognize and notice patterns and not take things to heart and actually hold space is very inspirational. Spiritual warrior. People admire the fact that you're a spiritual warrior and that you're very knowledgeable. Yes, see, you give out information. Seven of Swords.
Oh,
Okay?
I'll always give you information.
People try and pull one over on you.
I hate that.
Switch with the Six of Pentacles, right? So you might have people that try to do the bait and switch all the time on you, trying to lure you into some sort of battle of the wills or battle of the ego or who is right or who is this,
Yes.
that, but you pay it no mind.
They try to
Warrior,
to
you've mastered some sort of deception, trickery type energy, okay?
low energy me so that I
Cannot be fooled.
lash out back at you.
Into something.
That's what they do the most.
People
Try to get Mike to yell, and when Mike yells, you can say, "Oh, look, he's the bad guy." It's you're just baiting him, and whether or not he needs to take the bait, whether or not he's just taking the bait because you knows that that's what you want, and he's still got some of that people pleasing tendency in him. You know that part that you all used to walk over him on, that people pleasing tendency. So he knows that he still has that. So yeah, why not give them what they fucking want? Stand on the goddamn corner and put on the fucking clown show. You want to fucking say stupid shit to get me to fucking yell at you? Okay, I'll fucking yell at you. Go ahead. What the fuck did you prove? You just wanted to be yelled at. Okay. Did you get what you wanted? Hell yeah, now give the fucking seal his fish. Or whatever the fuck it is I want.
People might even try and bait you so that they can trick you or like, okay, you know what's giving? People admire the fact that hurt people, right? And sometimes in order to feel anything, some people will be extremely mean to somebody just so that that person can clap back and then confirm that the person being mean and dishing out all this negativity can confirm that yes, they are a shitty person. Yes, they are this. Yes, they are that. It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. People admire the fact that you are able to hold space for these people, not clap back and give them what they want, which is self-depreciating value in some sort of way.
Okay, here we are. I mean, yes, I have cut out because I used to just, well,
Triggered and traumatized.
Actually, I probably tell you off more now than I ever did before. But I would hold it. I would hold it, hold it. And whoever it came out on, I mean, it just rolled on them. And it's not like that anymore. I am on whoever the fuck does it pretty much when they do it. And yeah, if I yell at you, I yell at you. That's my biggest problem. They want to say, "Look, Mike's yelling. He's this, that, and the other thing." Mike wouldn't be yelling if you didn't fucking do stupid shit. So how Mike chose to reply to you is how Mike chose to reply. Like I said, he understands. It's time for the show. You push the fucking button in the glass elevator to go to that motherfucking crazy room. And what? You want to have a problem when you get to the fucking crazy room and you can't handle the crazy in the fucking room? Oh, well. Don't push the button for the crazy room. Just love thyself.
Healing isn't linear. You show six of wands. You show people that it's okay and that it's the part of a road to success. Okay, this is all about the ego as well. Six of wands, Leo energy. Okay, there's a lot of ego here. People respect and they admire the fact that you can handle or work around other people's egoic views. Okay, because like I said, everybody in their own perception of reality based on the experiences that they have lived.
It's hard to work around somebody else's ego, especially when it is counterintuitive to what you're trying to achieve. You want to clap on that motherfucker, pow, pow, pow. But your ability to work with that, whether you say something eventually or not, just your ability to work with that shows all we're on good and bad days. We're losing that thought. We moved on to good and bad days. There's where you never know. So there, we'll leave that up to you. Finish that statement. Pop it down there in the comments. How would you finish that statement? And we'll make a show on that. That'll be a show. The replies to that comment. How would you finish that statement? Put yourself in a high vibing, empathetic mood and see how you would answer that.
Is admirable. It's very inspirational. Okay. Now I'm not talking about somebody who is just.
And that'll be your lesson for that day. Ooh, look, this is how a high vibe would do this. And you may say, well, look, that's the opposite of what I would have done. And then you'll move towards being that way.
But that also doesn't mean that you have to clap back with that same energy just to give them a self-fulfilling prophecy of worthlessness.
See, and I don't see it as worthlessness anymore. I never saw it as worthlessness. They may see that as, look, I'm showing you how worthless Mike is, and that's not. Yeah, I am pretty good at conflict resolution. I am.
Here's that Seven of Swords again. Someone's in their ego. No, spiritual warrior. Okay, conflict resolution and spiritual warrior. See, you understand pattern recognition. You understand that there are no lies. You understand that people, the trickery here. There's a sense of trickery here with conflict resolution. Trying to bait and switch you, getting into this ego battle of belief systems that who is right and what is right for them and all of this, but you do not do that. You hold steady, you hold firm in a very tempered energy, in a very healing energy. The whole conflict resolution is to stand your ground, but do it in a very mature type way. And because you've visited your own inner darkness and gone to the depths that most people would not dare to go, you have a greater understanding of the ego and why people do what they do. Like your pattern recognition is phenomenal. Your ability to dive deep into places where people would not dare venture is phenomenal. It's very inspirational. Okay, so this is why.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to go down the rabbit hole. Come on. Over there's the tray. It's got all the fucking pills on it. Any goddamn color you want. Take as many as you need. Take a couple fucking handfuls. Fill your fucking pockets up. I don't fucking care. Just grab them and get in the fucking hole. Don't worry about how deep it goes. Eventually, you'll make it over to fucking Wonderland.
Like I said, you also hold space for people or tackles. This is that conflict resolution. How are you going to start a conflict with somebody?
Yes, I tend to allow people to be in their space. You are who you are. I'll do my best not to come invade your territory, but you better stay the fuck out of mine too. Now let's work this out.
You're setting up an energetic boundary. Okay? You're setting up a boundary period with people and you're holding space for them. So instead, you're giving them healing energy, you're temperancing something, you are alchemizing something, transmuting the energy. And instead of having a ping pong war with energy, just clapping back, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, you sit there, hold space, and alchemize the energy, which is providing a level of healing. 3133.
3133.
Close it out. So, damn, collective, like, bunch of baddies, I'll tell you that.
You a badass, and don't ever forget it. You are a badass.
3133.
Keep trudging forward.
Healing isn't linear. That chariot and 6
Keep empathy going.
Okay, urges you to focus on your spiritual goals. Yeah, you're not really interested in the
service to others
yourself.
While holding your self-worth. And I used to think service to others above all else. And that just puts your self-worth at risk, and people tend to walk all over you.
Get in debates about your belief systems and things like this. You will hold space for people, and you will, do your own.
I'm more than willing to discuss my belief system and how I come about it and how I feel and the things I do in my life to stay within it. But yeah, I'm probably not willing to say that it's wrong or change it very much. Just little tweaks here and there to keep my path going.
You're just going to allow people to be living in their own perceived reality, but also holding space for those. So.
Yeah, you go over there and live however it is you feel like living, but when you come over here, we get a little closer to reality.
I salute you.
We'll find common ground. Common ground. As long as we stick to the common ground, what we don't get along on or agree with isn't really going to matter much, is it? No, because why? We can sit there and we can work all night because we like the same fucking music, or we like the same kind of sports, or whatever it is. We watch the same fucking television shows. Those are our common grounds. Those are what we stick to. Oh, we know we can't stand each other for this, that, or the other thing, so we just stay the fuck away from that. Take the bullets out the gun. And we'll keep putting the fish in the pan. Be a fisher of men. Just be a fisher of men. Well, you want to go out? Come on, I gotta make some coffee anyway. Well, it's for station identification, and we don't even have a station. Not anymore. I used to throw some fucking plugs and shit out there, but
Alright, hello, everybody. Welcome.
not anymore.
Back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that you need to hear at the moment. And always, so let's see what's happening for you guys. Spirit gave me a topic today. We're gonna see. What we're gonna be doing is seeing what people secretly want to say to you, or what people secretly think about you. Alright, so let's see what comes up for this read. We're gonna get the good, the bad, the ugly. Please don't take anything personally if something comes out that's a little bit Alright, so let's first see what the energy, what is the majority, like what is, okay, the sun, okay, well you shine like the sun. The majority of people, what they think about you, that you have a lot of self-confidence and self-assuredness, okay? Hold on, a deck just wanted to pop out here. People secretly covet your confidence. All right. The way you shine authentically, this is also coming through. We also have Jupiter here, so you're expansive. People, they secretly think that you're very lucky, that everything seems to go your way. Okay. They might also kind of turn into the people that are
You don't front, don't.
let's we're gonna get a little bit closer. People secretly think that you're just arrogant, you have a level of arrogance to you. All right, that is what people think, but say, I think it's just their perceiving your confidence and the way you carry yourself in a more of a negative way. Now, this isn't everybody, but some people perceive you to be a little bit arrogant, or they secretly think this about you. It's the way you carry yourself, and you're very poised, okay? You're very classy. This might come across as a little bit arrogant, okay? I think you're like just kind of, it makes people feel a little bit insecure. So what people secretly think, but won't ever tell you, is that you make them insecure. Your confidence makes them insecure. I heard the word brash too. Like, these are people that they don't own themselves, or they don't.
We're on Coffee Zone. Had pizza for dinner. Pizza and a soda.
We also have Virgo in the third house, so we're intelligent. We have Mercury energy here, giving the magician vibe, and we have Aries. He's very self-assured for sure. So people secretly think that you're very self-assured. Okay, you're very magnetic.
Oh, I'm self-assured. Yes, I am.
You're quick-witted.
Hell, if you don't believe in yourself, there ain't nobody else out there gonna fucking believe in you.
People secretly think that you would win a one-on-one rap battle. What the? People secretly think that you would win a one-on-one, okay, whether that be a rap battle, okay, for some of you guys out there, or if it's just a
What?
debate. People would secretly think that you would win at any sort of argument or debate with them.
Yeah,
And this is what they secretly think. They definitely.
yeah. I'd win a debate against most people because I like facts. And I can put facts together. And I'm a wordsmith. I can put combinations of words together.
Hey, Spirit Gang. So I wanted to give you guys
They
one
want you.
last and final chance.
So they're coming to get you.
Which I
They
have
don't
been
want
doing this
you.
for all week. So
Hey, Collective. So I have some mini card messages. Please take what fits and leave the rest for others. There are a lot of different messages in this reading, so just please use your best discernment. For some of you, I'm picking up on an energy here, Collective. This person is what they call gay for the stay. This is someone who is straight on the outside, but whenever they go to prison, they are gay. There are some of you who could soon have a sexual.
Well, I mean, depends on what you're going to jail for. Yeah. When you get to jail, you end up being with other men. In my case, I don't shy away from it. I've been with my partner for, well, what did he say? 21 years now.
That's that new guy in the minute.
So, like I said, when we fight, hell,
That's the fourth time.
it's just another fucking discussion. And we don't fight like that. We've never been physical against each other. Woo-hoo, Ten of Wands and swords. Using all kinds of death energy. They putting swords in your back left and right. I've had them in my back before too. Hell, I got a lot still in there. Don't pull them out. That lets everybody else know, look, this motherfucker's got all those swords in his back and he's still moving forward. Most of them will fuck with you then.
That's what they're doing. They're like, oh my God. Oh my God. They on the cherry. They're on the, they got the wheel of fortune, they're on the cherry. There's no stopping them. They can't catch you, collective.
They can't catch you, collective.
They can't catch you.
The wheel of fortune and the chariot.
Major arcanas keep coming out in tools.
And that would be confirmation on earlier where I said if these things happened to me and they attempted to take my life and it didn't work, then yeah, the blessings are coming. I'm on the chariot with the wheel of fortune going to the top. And spirit will see that happens. Always have temperance.
Tonight, the deadly storm.
See, this one here might resonate with
Well, I know
me.
y'all heard about this, okay?
Narcissistic coworker is about to receive some bad news.
After a viral video emerged showing her at a meet worship.
And this is by The Spiritual Savage. I like watching him.
Her competitor gets struck in the head with a baton. Did y'all see that? I ain't gonna say the girl's name because she's a minor. But if you'd like to, if you've heard about it or if you can Google it, Google it. So anyways, you got this girl. These two girls are running the relay. And I don't know what happened. Maybe the girl got a little bit too close to her. I don't know. But that girl knocked. Hello.
She whack-a-hoe. She put her in the whack-a-hoe nation.
So hard that girl dropped her baton and it was like, whoa. You know what I mean? And so I'm talking about it today because I knew that's again. I'm talking about it today because, that's.
Yeah, I was hearing about that all weekend. I'll have to watch that video.
I know in my previous
Sent that poor girl to the whack-a-hoe nation.
video I did.
Bow! Get out of my lane!
Likes to get involved in their kids' drama. I'm just here to tell you. I wouldn't have put my hands on nobody else's kid, but it would have been a problem. You don't hit my baby in the back of the head with another time. I mean, maybe the girl got a little bit too close. I don't know, but if that's the way you handle your problems, young lady, that's a sign. That's a sign right there about how you probably going to be able what you'll do for the rest of your life. Somebody does something you don't like, and you take a pole and you hit them in the back of a baton and hit them in the back of the head. What's it going to be the next time? A car confirmation. But my rant is so. My rant is.
Coffee's almost done.
All right, so look who comes around. In a statement obtained by WABY, the Portsmouth NAACP chapter said it was concerning that criminal charges were considered. Everett, an honor student, is not an attacker, the organization said. From all intents and purposes, yes, she is. She hit somebody else's child in the back of the head with a baton during a relay race. What does that sound like to you? Oh, it was an accident? The girl said she didn't know what she was doing. She just, felt like somebody, so she just, no, girl. See, there's no accountability there. That's already a narcissist right there. To hit somebody in the back of the head with a baton in front of a whole, a field full of people, that to me, if I was a parent, I'd say, oh, something's wrong with that little girl. She need to get a psyche valve.
Yeah.
But here comes the NAACP wanting to step in and say something. Now, let me tell you a little story about the NAACP. So I lived in Rochester, Minnesota, which is one of the most racist towns I've ever been to before in my entire life, okay? And I was experiencing racism with the bus, with, the public transportation down there, then with the landlord. So I contacted the NAACP, I had heard that they had the strongest chapter in Minnesota, which I thought was very surprising. But I contacted them anyways, contacted the attorney there, the attorney who offers legal services for people. I told them everything that was going on. And instead of offering any type of resources or for assistance, he was just basically kind of like, well, when they do something that you can get recorded, let us know. And I was like, that's just kind of weird because it's like, you're not, I always kind of had this idea of the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement
From
of Colored People,
Palmapine.
y'all that don't know.
From
And I was just basically
Palmapine.
kind of like, well,
Cal,
I mean, ain't that many, ain't that many black people in this city? And what I was dealing with that was extremely concerning, you know what I mean? And not to say that because I'm black, they should have immediately did what, but basically, what good is having the NAACP in one of the most racist towns in your state if you can't contact them for help? So whatever, right? I think I contacted them again about other things, just because I wanted to know, because sometimes all we need is
Information.
a heavy hand behind us, somebody with a lot of power, some influence, and a good reputation. And it's kind of like a lot of us in this country, especially when it comes to black folks, we get treated very poorly sometimes. And I don't really like to take things to a race issue just because it's a conversation that a lot of people just aren't mature enough to have or enlightened enough to have. But when it comes to organizations like this, I always have my problem is always this. These kind of organizations always come through after something really horrible happens, after somebody gets murdered.
You're right.
By a police officer. That's generally when they show up.
You're right.
Okay.
Absolutely right. They don't ever show up until after the fact.
I forgot.
Oh, we're here to fight against what just fucking happened. Yeah, they should put that meeting on that person's back. No, they should keep that person down.
They should change the name to the National Association for the Advancement of Certain Colored People. They cater to the bourgeoisie, the elites of bourgeoisie black people, bourgeoisie niggas. That's who they cater to. And then they really don't even really like to get involved unless they can get some type of public recognition for it, which is also disgusting.
Ooh, I hate that.
Now, I feel like it's a lot of these kind of places that are still around that don't help anybody. You know what I mean? Like, did anybody see that video of that girl? She clearly knocked the shit out that girl in the back of her head. And the NAACP shows up to say she's an honor student and not an attacker. So whoever made that statement, what would they feel like if that?
So am I wrong for that?
It's kind of stuff like that. See, we live in a world where good is bad, bad is good. And
Are you wrong for what, Mike?
Okay, because National Association.
Go back to the recognition we just heard him talk about. I don't like recognition, but I sure as hell don't want anybody else taking credit for the shit I did. Am I wrong for that? If it was my idea, don't try to take it. I don't care if we use it. And if it's good, that's great. And then I don't need no praise for it afterwards. If that praise happens, it happens, whatever. I'm just saying, am I wrong for that? I don't want public recognition, but I sure as hell ain't letting you take credit for my shit.
That's just crazy as hell. I saw that today and I was like, man, if they go, I don't get any of this. They get all this, but like I said, this is a nonprofit organization. They get a lot of donations from a lot of different places that are there when they need them. See, that's what I don't like. I don't like that because there are people, and help is always good, no matter where it comes from, of course. But you have to ask yourself, in Portsmouth, Virginia, how many black people or colored people, black people there have been falsely accused of things that they didn't do, maybe sitting behind bars or got mistreated by police officers or been mistreated at a school that don't deserve maybe a public arena for it to be showcased or discussed, but maybe need some help. Where are they when that occurs? I don't know. That just kind of tricked me out. But they should change their name.
Confirmations. I just said that out in the kitchen. They want to come in after all the bad shit's been done that they think is the bad shit, but they weren't around when all of the other people complained about the little shit that was adding up to the bad shit. were doing their complaints. Oh yeah, come back when they do something bad. Oh. Well, they were doing something bad the whole fucking time, and you just didn't want to stand now. Oh. I feel you there, Savage. Confirmation. I have that exact same feeling. I don't fucking need you to show up after the fucking bad shit's been done when you've been asked to fucking stand up just to fucking help anywhere along the way. Now, Big Daddy want to step in at the end.
I believe that if you're coming out in the readings, they're already watching you. You feel me?
Oh yeah, they've been watching me my whole life.
Now that download about these people who have these relationships with these funeral homes. I might say that for tomorrow. I'm kind of
Who's
excited
watching,
about
Mike?
maybe going to go live with that. I feel like
Everybody.
that's live worthy.
From the ABCs to the 1, 2, 3s.
But in the meantime, we're just going to pull in some general energy right now to see what's going on here. Shame on the NAACP for that. They ain't got nothing to do with that. They should have minded their business. But they might mind their business if their parents are some donors, huh? That might be the business that pays them. You feel me? But it's just such a shame. That's always been a thing of mine. I've been kind of campaigning for that, or standing on my soapbox about that, grandstanding for that since I came on this platform, about how so many of us out here are dealing with things where we just really need somebody that really cares about what we got going on to really kind of put some effort into finding a solution for a lot of people out here. And a lot of us just don't have that. And yes, again, we should be grateful for the help that we get, whether it's a public defender. Sometimes, you don't get the good kind of public defenders. Some public defenders really and honestly do care about the people that they represent and work very, very hard to try to find a solution. But you got to know, like, let's say you have, you got some type of charge. Your charges are trumped up, or you're accused of something that you didn't do, or you're getting harassed by a landlord. You contact all the NAACP needs to do is pick up go right on the news, pick up a phone and say, well, this is not right. They shouldn't be doing this to this person. And if they have to do it 100 times, and as long as they can verify the fact that a person is being harassed or being treated unfairly, if they could verify that confirmation and they just showed up and said, you're not going to do this to this person. Do you know how much that would end things for people? And I'm not saying necessarily the NAACP, I'm just using them as an example. But if there was like an organization or organizations didn't cater to only specific people, you know what I mean? Where it would make them look good. If they didn't realize.
Well, Savage, isn't that
good things all the time
also
your assistant,
for everybody? You should stand up,
you know what I mean?
no matter what. Even if you're the only one, stand up. It's wrong.
It is help for you. If you can't afford a lawyer, you know what I mean? You go to court with a public defender as opposed to showing up with Johnny Cochran. You know what I mean? you send a letter. You send a letter to your landlord from a public defender or a free lawyer, legal aid. They gonna say whatever. But if Johnny Cochran send them a letter, oh yeah, they gonna say let's rethink about some things. And so I just really kind of feel like a lot of places really need to start considering, that maybe they should really start to use their reputations and their clout for things outside of just serving a demographic of people who can put money in their pocket, because the money comes with helping people, you know? I'm telling you, the NAACP should change their name to the NAACCP, National Association for the Advancement of Certain Colored People. That's a fucking shame, okay? Yeah, light skin just don't get it, huh? I'm just serious.
No, you're too white at that point. Ha!
We're gonna cut the cards here.
See? You might can make a joke.
All right, so I'm back. I decided that I'm not going to smoke on camera anymore because I don't want to trigger anybody that watches me. I got to comment, and I do apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to trigger anybody, and I need to quit anyways, okay? So Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy.
Yeah, now be your authentic self. If you smoke, you smoke. You can't help it.
So let's see.
Let's work on some things. Get some coping skills.
What's all of our energy for this message?
When you're watching and you're triggered, say something.
March 16th, 2025. It's 34 degrees Fahrenheit.
we'll pop in some bubble gum.
Okay. We got the Chariot in the reverse. Cancer energy. All right, what about this Chariot in the reverse, please? Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so could be something that has to do with work or some type of work that somebody's doing. Possibly be stopped here. It's got something to do with that. Thank you, Spirit. What is this? A King of Cups. So we could be talking about a Cancer. We could be talking about a karmic Cancer masculine, a water sign masculine, who is very, who's being stopped, or we could be talking about a Cancer, okay? Now we do have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck now too, so we got the Eight of Pentacles and then the Four of Pentacles. Somebody could really kind of be being released from like a job or something. Okay, clarify. One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Oh, this is a disingenuous, love bombing, fake ass person. A lot of water energy out here. So we're definitely talking about a Cancer, water sign masculine. Okay, take the energy as it resonates though. This man could just be being stopped as well. No forward movement, no victory for this person. Okay. Tell me about this. What's going on with this male? A lot of water sign energy. Okay. We got the Tower in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Wow, okay. Who's coming on next? Who's coming on next? The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Damn, Gina.
Tony Blunt.
To the World in the reverse. There's a lot of energy out here with the Tower in the reverse, to the World in the reverse. Energy of something not happening, something not being completed. Whatever this masculine energy was going to do, okay? Maybe they were going to bring an offer with the Knight of Cups out here. Whatever they were going to do, it was only kind of. There's a word that I want to use for the Knight of Cups in the reverse. It's not disingenuous. It's not fake as fuck. It's not phony. Not love bombing.
Catfishing. They were looking for a sucker.
What's this Tower in the reverse? Whatever they were going to do something here with the Knight. Because Knights talk about action, okay? They were going to do something here, and it's not happening. What's this Tower? What were they going to? They were going to cause a tower for somebody. Trying to cause a tower for somebody. Okay?
Yeah, they call it the Tower for me. I lost my
The
job.
Knight of Pentacles in the reverse to the Queen of Swords. Can I get one more card, please? See, we got the Knight of Wands in the reverse as well. Whatever this person was doing, they were about to take some very negative action towards, a negative, aggressive action, okay?
Yeah.
I just heard force.
Mm-hmm.
Force. I just heard force. I keep hearing force. They were going to do something by force.
Yep.
Three of Pentacles. Force somebody into a collaboration. And then we got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse as well. A lot of negative action taking. One more, please. With the Three of Pentacles here, so they were going to force, maybe force somebody into some type of collaboration. This is about work. Or force somebody that they work with to quit. We got the Hangman in the reverse. We got a Cancer masculine out here who was going to was taking some action to get somebody
to quit. For sure, he kept sending his fucking flying monkeys down there to fucking attack me.
Okay.
Call me this, that, and the other fucking thing, or whatever the fuck they could to keep me in
to get
fucking
somebody
bad energy.
released. a Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine.
And that was to try to get me to re-sign, right? I don't know what the fuck there was to re-sign about, so they kept fucking screwing us
What's this Ten of Wands
to
here?
rob us of our fucking money, our pay, and every fucking thing else. Well, what they do is they rate you up. They say you did this shit you didn't fucking do, right? And then say that they fired you, right? Because I got the fucking letter. And then when you go in there for the fucking report, they say, "Oh, you re-signed you, but we're going to knock your pay down." And fuck you. You fucking illegally fired me again, and I got the fucking letter this time to prove it.
Weakness.
Fuck off.
Hello. Hello.
So you're right, Savage. It was a bad deal no matter what.
They always have to win.
Yep.
By any means necessary. This is a very nasty, karmic, scabby energy. This person's weakness. This person is weak, so they always have to go about doing things here. With the Five of Swords here, this person will do anything. They will do anything it takes. They will do whatever is necessary. Claw their way to the top kind of energy. Backstab people. Okay, because this person is weak. Person has no real power, so they do things underhandedly. There, thank you, Spirit. Just landed over there.
Yep.
Justice in the reverse.
And everybody else, they would all disappear for 2 weeks or so, and then they would all show up back at work. Me, I'm the one that stood up to it. Well, we'll just say that I was fired. When the simple fact is I wasn't fired. That's all fucking bullshit. I mean, I wasn't even present for the last one.
To force a person out of the job. All right.
Yeah, they forced me out, and if everything's going the way it's going, it's being found out.
King of Swords.
We'll see. We're just patiently waiting. So I should get back everything I lost. My position, my project.
Their immature energy, their childish energy. I'm gonna just say that I feel like confirmation.
I'll have to work even harder because I have to get back to business that they fucking lost.
Okay.
Heard they're fucking broke. They fucking stole all the money. That's the thing. That's why they want to come try to offer me some fucking shitty deal so that they can stick me in a position where they say I've already been or supposed to be. And I've already made all these signatures to say that I've approved all this shit already. Just fucking say that I don't know, committed some kind of fraud, which I didn't. And now they have to answer for that. Because it wasn't I didn't approve of none of that. You kiss my ass.
Very obsessively jealous. The devil here. This person was about, again, with the Five of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Somebody found out what this person had been doing to you or was planning on doing to you, okay? There could have been some type of investigator here with the Nine of Swords or just a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy. Somebody that looks at all the facts of what's happened here. That could be it as well. Yeah, they found out about this person's plans. Seven of Pentacles in a row.
Yeah, it was. They were pushing to make me get violent. I mean, they. Worst case scenario had been a group of them cornering me in a fucking trailer, and I wasn't supposed to walk out of it.
Seven of Swords here.
And that's all runs back up to A up there in that room who sat there and tried to say, "You're going to jail." Lie all you want. Go ahead. Lie about it, because they're going to see it on the fucking camera. And then, you know, I heard earlier things you don't ever do in the courtroom. Sit there and try to call those people liars unless you have proof. Well, here'll be the proof.
This person could have been working with them and two other people to do this to you. Look at them. Look at them.
Yeah, don't ever call the ops liars without proof. Okay, well, the proof is every case that's been held against the ops that they've been found guilty. Well, there's all your proof.
People doing the same dumbass shit.
Just admit that into your case. It's not hearsay, it's proof. No, it's a bad one. It's a bad one. It's a bad one. It's a bad one. If there's them bad, then why the hell can't that one be bad? Oh. That's the good one. Sorry.
These people missed out, but the overall energy is this cancer man. He missed out on the golden opportunity here that would have been very lucrative for him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
You guys are up for the same position or doing the same thing at your job, or up for the same position. The five of wands didn't come out, but the 5 of swords is here. That's good enough for me. I feel like this person might be competing with you at work.
Well, they won. I lost. I got fired.
Let me get another card.
And that's the thing. If I was in some kind of competition, which I do have an email where Linda does say, "Oh, it's fierce competition." Well, what competition was I ever fucking supposed to be in? Somebody coming up, offering me fucking strawberry nuts to suck on is competition. Competition for what? Are they looking for a bitch? Because I'll turn them into one.
Still there. 10 of Pentacles here.
Or any of the other shit they come up and fucking want to try to say that I fucking was. I mean, what the fuck? What kind of competition is that? Insults and abuse. That ain't competition. That's workplace violence. At the core. I can go fuck off with that. Competition. And that's the thing. There is no, I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm not competing with you for anything. I have my idea, my plan. They either pick mine or they don't. Well, I got fired, so they sure as hell didn't pick mine. Want to go over it again, Mike? Yeah, I guess. We'll go over it again. Doesn't change. The first one's for hazardous materials that were put on the line improperly. It says 2, but that times 2 was added in. It's only 1, and I don't believe that's the fucking paper I signed to begin with. I don't know, I didn't read it. Either way, I don't care. I know it was for hazmats. We'll have to see what court documents show up for me at the same time, and that's what I'm looking for. Court documents that correspond with the same goddamn thing, because I didn't write that in up there, and even if that's my signature, that's a photocopy. That don't mean I signed that. So anyway.
Their plans didn't go through. It didn't go as they planned.
The second one.
This person set up some type of tower for you at your job. Maybe some people.
And the third one are pretty much the same thing. Michael telling off his supervisors and
just sitting back waiting. 2 of Wands.
Managers. The only difference on that second one, making it false, is that I believe that's Ryan's signature on there. It was Brian Wise's signature on there for the first one, so that's just an illegal false document altogether. Brian Wise, I do not remember being on that first one. There should be proof in emails, whether Linda tried to get rid of them or not.
I feel like this person just knew that.
Should be proof of emails, and the proof should be in there.
Now with this hermit here.
Hey, the investigators can do their jobs.
This person could be.
And then the last one. Okay, the second one, what happened there? Well, that document is completely false. Ryan came to me after that. An incident had happened
from your job
in a trailer, which it has been noted.
This person is going to be.
Or someone said they hate me. I asked them what the fuck's going on, blah, blah, blah. A few days later, I say something to him again. My manager, Ryan, was there. I asked Ryan why he was stalking me. I got confirmation later that, yeah, that happened. He was stalking me. And then that's when Ben came down. Rah, 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 rah. Well, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I still say fuck you, bitch.
I'm telling you that this person
hauled me the fuck upstairs, and then started questioning me about saying something. Never said what I said. Led it to believe that it was a conversation that happened at the board between me and another worker about you know, those inappropriate things with children. Ha! While that employee is standing there asking me to point out which one I think it is. Well, you obviously know who it is. Why don't you tell me? Just tell me. I didn't want to know in the first place. It showed on the fucking camera I'm being called back to that fucking board. But anyway, that's what I believe they were talking about. But here in the end, when I see later, when Ryan comes up, after Ben called me up there in that office and makes Connor a witness to whatever the fuck he thinks he's making somebody a witness to. I mean, I was never read my motherfucking rights up in that room, Ben. Fuck you. Ryan comes to me the next day with that, or the day after, or shortly after that fucking paper that his signature is on now. But when I got a copy of that from Linda in the email, it's Brian Wise's signature on it. So they went upstairs because, do you want me to tell you? Because, well, we already know. It's already in one of the other videos of the incident at Leroy's house that day. That would have been the day I confronted Brian over the fucking fence.
Justice and the devil.
So that was your fucking signature on that fucking paper. So that upstairs was what? Trying to get somebody to say that I lied about something? I mean, what are you trying to fucking create, Ben? That you're a crook. You need to go to prison. So you tried to create false testimony. Well, like I said, I called that out when you were doing it.
Some type of man-made disaster, or was going to set up some type of disaster.
So whatever, you tried to collect testimony so you could have some hearsay saying, oh, well, Mike said this, and no, Mike didn't say that. Mike said that motherfucker had that person in his goddamn house. That's what Mike fucking said. Didn't say anything other than that. Fuck you. What were your fucking words that day? I'll get in trouble for that. You're goddamn right. Confirmation. So that's what that was fucking about. Whatever fucking Ben's goddamn jackass, dumbass fucking, you set yourself up in prison there, Ben. Come on, we're going to go to court for all that.
This is going to make it to court. Whatever this person did, I feel like they're going to be arrested because they set up some type of man-made disaster. I don't think this didn't have nothing to do with your crib. And then these people.
And then this last one.
These other people may get some. That it did not go through. And then that person's going to be ghosted by these other people.
That's the day I went for.
They couldn't complete it. Whatever this is, they couldn't.
A few days before that, some comments were made about
Tell me, what were they planning on?
Somebody owed me an apology, and I didn't want the fucking apology. I didn't even know who the hell was owing me their apology, and it didn't matter to me. I didn't fucking want an apology from them anyway. So it led to another employee saying, well, when he does it to you, and then a few days later it came out, and while I didn't do anything at that point, I did say something about getting screwed to my supervisor manager, Eli. When I questioned him about taking more scans on my badges than he was supposed to. Oh, well, Mike, we can talk about it. We can work it out. Now I don't got another fucking thing to say to you. Okay, you can go home. And that's then when I went off on fucking Curtis about his fucking girlfriend down there trying to think they could take my spot. And I went off on Allison, not to go off on her, but her fucking man come down, try to fucking shove his goddamn fucking shit into that bag.
Somebody could also try to get you put out of your house with the four rods in the reverse, so maybe you work from home or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it on. Oh my goodness, 1 second.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
So then in the end, what they'll try to do is, because there's nothing on these saying the conversations that happened or the conversation that happened, they'll try to admit this into a court of law later to have some kind of hearsay trial on me so that these people can show the fuck up and say, well, Mike said this, that, and the other thing, and then he's found guilty of some conspiracy bullshit that he ain't fucking guilty of. See, I call him out again. Like I said, see your dumb ass in 5 fucking years. That's what you said. It's 5 years now. Ah, fuck you.
I feel like these people were trying to get you put out of your career.
Oh, they were doing more than trying to get me put out my crib. Actually, the simple fact is, here's why they want my property. I sit on $1 million property. One, the view. I have a view of the river. One of the few good views in the whole development. 2, there's a spring comes up in my backyard. A spring, so I have the right to pump that fucking water up and sell it. And they want to cost me my home, so they come in here and try to get the fucking water and sell that off and become rich. Well, sorry, motherfucker, I'm the goddamn Jed Clamp that owns that fucking shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's my goddamn bubbling crude, and I'll let as much of that run down into that motherfucking river as I please. You ain't getting it. I told you that.
Listen, they don't even see it coming.
No, they don't. I don't see it coming either. Well, I've always said I'm going to end up in prison the rest of my life.
What they did, they don't even see this tower coming. This person's probably going to go to jail. This person's doing something illegal. This person...
I ain't doing nothing illegal.
We're going to take the page of sword. There's a lot of stalking on here. Yeah, it's a done deal for this person.
Oh, yeah, they stalked the fuck out of me. The ops, they ain't making it so obvious anymore if they are stalking me. I was told they were going back to the office.
One more card.
And some of them were watching me to protect me. Some of them were watching me to, you know, be bad on me.
All because of their jealousy,
whatever.
Jealousy. And that's what I keep hearing. Jealous
yeah.
obsession.
Put your fucking little green monsters away. Quit being fucking jealous. You know, and that's there. I may let that known over there one day too, that one of them motherfuckers either already made the statement or was going to make the statement in court that I just wanted to be part of the project. Oh, so you just wanted to be part of what you're admitting to be Michael's project, right? That's tried to steal, scam, rob from him. You just wanted to be part of the project, but you didn't want to ask Michael to be part of the project. You just wanted to what? Ruin the project, take over the project, what? Okay. And here's something that none of them understand. That path, that's for me. That's only for me. Nobody else can take that path. That is my purple pathway. Nobody else can have it. Nobody else can get in it. Just get out of the way of it.
I feel like this person, what am I hearing? This person has
your purple pathway is your purple pathway. You chose your pathway. I chose my pathway. It's my purple pathway. Get the fuck out of it. You can't take my place in my purple pathway. It's not yours.
Like some dumbasses. Okay, so if you people, if you're watching everybody, anybody who, again, I've said this a million times, I feel like, and I feel like a lot of other people have said this a million times as well. This is what happens when you collaborate with people to come against a person. You be a part of some type of collaboration, some type of stalking, some type of plot plan and strategy to ruin somebody, all because somebody else is jealous or just because somebody, wants a spot. You feel me?
That wasn't their spot to begin with and could never be their spot, and it's just the way it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you though. All right.
That's why I said when I got into the leadership program, I wasn't looking to replace the person that had gotten out. I asked about my own pathway, and I created my own pathway. And I repeated that conversation, and it was recorded, whether they want to fucking admit to it or not. That's how these people in this facility got the ideas. That's how they can go take these things as though they were theirs, because all they do is go listen to the tape, and they hear me say it. Confirmation.
They may be reprimanded. I don't know, but this person is the one that's really finna be fucked over. Okay. Because whoever this person is working with, they're about to tell it all. You know, that's what happens. There's no honor amongst thieves. You know what I mean? People gonna snitch. They just say they ass, especially if somebody's an Aquarius in this shit. There's an Aquarius in the picture. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody lives in a nasty ass house.
Somebody lives in a nasty ass house. Mine ain't a nasty ass house,
Somebody's about to come and see you.
but
Okay.
I ain't got spick and span either.
Somebody could be in love with you as well.
Well, my partner does a lot of fucking yard selling, and his family tends to have hoarders. So put a combination of a yard seller in with a family of hoarders, and you know, hey, you can have things piled in boxes or bags or whatever, and it's where it's at. That's its home till you decide to resell it or whatever you're going to do with it. And I don't really care. Like I said before, I call that shit junk, but it ain't junk to him. Sonny Balloon, you're going back out. Come on.
And only three came out. I'm not gonna say that car says that somebody's a devil worshiper, but I'm gonna say that somebody really, really, really is in touch with their devil energy, with this jealousy, this envy, this hatred. Okay, somebody's a Gemini, and also somebody's an Aries. Mm-hmm. Wow.
One in, one out. One in, one out.
I don't know if there's anything else. I'm not gonna drag it out. They don't need to do all. They don't need to do all that. But I guess that's the end of this message. I'm gonna close this message out.
All right. Later, Savage.
So to wrap it all up, you got somebody that you work with that got together with some people to somehow
harass, abuse, and
I feel like this person might have just wanted to eliminate you, period, to get you out of the way. Because I feel like because you're the Queen of Swords, he's the King of Swords. There's some likeness there, so you two could be very similar.
yeah,
Maybe do the same thing at work. There was some type of Ace of Pentacles opportunity here that maybe you were being looked at, or maybe this person.
no, it's my opportunity. It's a new hub model. It is. It's a brand new hub model, and it's mine to build. All I gotta do is get the hell out of my way. I'd have fucking took some of them with me.
So let's say, for instance, that you work with somebody who is like the employee of the month.
Employee of the month. I ain't never got that.
You get hired and you're doing a good job, and this person that you work with is like, oh no, they're not gonna take my spot. Fuck that. Let me go ahead and get them out of the way. Because this person could have been up for some type of promotion. I'm telling you, with this Ace of Pentacles out here, this was a big opportunity, a huge opportunity, especially with the windfall of money. So what am I hearing? So say like a promotion with stock options, or like a promotion with moving expenses, maybe, you know what I mean, something like that. But a lot of money was involved, and a new opportunity is what I'm hearing. Especially with the windfall of money could have just been the raise, like a level up, a tax bracket level up, you know?
Yeah.
Whoever this person is did not want you to intrude upon that or impede upon that. They wanted you out of the way. That's what I'm telling you. There's something very significant about you being the Queen of Swords and them being the King of Swords. You guys kind of do the same thing at work. So I don't know what you guys do for work here, okay? I'm not quite sure. But this person,
I'm supposed to be the operations manager.
That they were going to work with people that you
That's what I'm supposed to be. That's supposed to be the title I hold, is the operations manager. Now we're going to change that to the manager of operations.
With some plans to maybe get you evicted, to make things hard for you. Like I said, I'm not sure what you do for money, but they could have been, hacking into your devices.
Sure, they're hacked in. They're still hacked in. I can see friend requests come to Facebook, but when you go to Facebook, you don't ever see the friend request.
I look at things from a personal perspective, because that's the best perspective that I have, is to just kind of look at things. This could be some shit online, especially with the Page of Swords out here. So let's say, for instance, if you're a content creator, okay?
Hi, my love, beautiful soul. This is Mystic Rose.
This femme bit off more than she could chew.
Today,
The devil worshippers will
So what's that
be
do for people?
forced to return your stolen inheritance.
Hey, Collective. I have got, wow, such a beautiful reading for. Hey, Collective. I have got, wow, such a beautiful reading for you.
Such a beautiful
I'm picking
reading.
up on several different energies who have been trying to bully you into submission. Whenever I say a lot of people, that is exactly what I mean. There are 3 different covens who joined forces in
Sure.
an attempt to plan your demise. But there's one mastermind energy here behind all of this. This person is the culprit. This is someone who is responsible for a lot of your childhood trauma. This could also be someone who is drinking a whole lot, because the Holy Spirit is likening this energy to a drunk hoe. We are also picking up on a powderhead energy who worked with this drunk hoe. If this is your reading, Collective, I really believe that this powderhead is an ex of yours. And both of these people are right now on the verge of a mental breakdown. They are on the verge of a mental breakdown.
Got a powderhead
because they
and a drunk
cannot
there for
stop
you.
They cannot stop you. They cannot break your spirit. They cannot force you to shut up. They cannot bully you into submission. Their plan is not quite working out the way that they wanted for it to. So now it's like they're both losing their shit. This karmic energy collective, this drunk hoe, they are right now trying to keep your ex bound with drama, chaos, confusion, and even spell work. And it is simply not working. If this is your reading, this karmic energy has just caught your ex masturbating to your videos if you make videos. And my goodness, they are not happy about this. But I've got news for these two. It's about to get worse. There has been an investigation taking place behind the scenes concerning all of this. Not only have they been planning your demise, collective, but they are guilty of crime after crime after crime after crime against you. This investigation that's been going on will lead to a mass firing at a post office.
Mhm.
These people have been paying post office workers to hide or lose or reroute your mail because they have been trying to hide a massive inheritance from you. But it's already known.
Mass
in
firings
fact,
at the
the
post
Holy Spirit
office.
is saying these investigators now have compelling evidence and motive regarding your stolen money. If this is your reading, collective, you are supposed to inherit a mansion and millions of dollars. But once again, they know this, which is exactly why these devil worshippers will now be called out for stealing your inheritance. And for some of you, collective, they are right now planning a brutal attack against you. But no worries, they will not get to you. And if they try, they will be intercepted because they're about to be busted. They are about to be busted because justice is manifesting in this situation. In fact, these assholes who have stolen from you are all already caught. They just don't know it yet. But yes, collective, they are caught for what they've done to you, the one who stands out of the crowd. Because you stand out of the crowd, because you are so unique, so vibrant, these people really messed up. It was a grave mistake to lie and say that you were crazy in order to gain control of your money. This is exactly what these people did, Collective.
Mhm.
For some of you, they even went as far as to like pay doctors to come up with bogus diagnoses. I don't know, however you say that. But I mean, they really did go to a great extent to prove this lie. And you really saved yourself is what you've done. Because if this is your reading, Collective, you stood up to these people.
Well, because
you
I
fought for yourself.
say
And you
what I
have made it
say and I
very
come
clear
on and do what I
that you are
do.
not crazy. This was a big mistake, which is why this pack of villains will now be forced.
Now, I posed
to
this
bow
question earlier,
down.
okay? Right?
They
All
will
these
be
people,
forced to bow down
if
to
these
you,
are my readings
Collective,
and all of these
the
people
one who
did
has
all this
now
shit against
mastered
me to
survival mode. It is now
steal an
time
inheritance
to
from me,
start living.
right? Said I was crazy and all this
these
shit.
people mistakenly assumed that you were
To
a
steal this
nobody.
money from me
So
with the
they thought that
intention
God
of,
wouldn't care if
even
they
if in the
mattered.
end it was, they didn't get to take the money from me. I wasn't going to touch one dime of this money anyway because they intended to put me in prison for the rest of my life.
Here it is again.
So
I mean,
now,
I
since
don't
they
know
all
how
tried to
many
say I was
times this
crazy,
can
and I'm
come
kind
out,
of proving that I'm
but
not.
these
Once they come to want to put me in prison, can I just say I'm
they
crazy?
did
I
some
mean, they all said it
research
wasn't
on
anybody.
you,
Y'all gonna show
and
up
they
and say
have
I'm
now
crazy, right?
discovered
I mean,
just
how do you
how many
change
people
that? You
have
already
been
said it.
trying to
Oh, it's a lie, but you already
silence
said it. They said
in
I was
this ex
crazy.
of yours, they have now created their own
Oh, but
downfall
I wouldn't be
by
able to do that,
choosing
right?
to play games with you.
They would consider that a
And
game.
that's
I
because,
feel you there.
Collective, whoever you are, your soul
You would
is
just call it a game.
bulletproof. And your soul is bulletproof because your bloodline is so very rare and so very special. These people have absolutely been trying to obliterate your confidence. But it's just like no matter how hard they try, they cannot put your light out. Not only are you about to get this money back, Collective, but there's also a spiritual mentor who will now come in to protect you and this large amount of money that you are about to get. Congratulations, Collective, because if this is your reading, you have saved yourself. You were supposed to be their sacrificial lamb, and you have saved yourself. But not only that,
Amen.
you are about to go from rags to
No.
riches.
I did not save myself. I did not save myself. Spirit saved me. I tossed it all up to Spirit. There's nothing I could do. I'm not an attorney. I don't have money to go fucking be fighting shit. I'm not going to go out there and try to see all the shit they're saying about me on the fucking internet. I'm just going to let it fucking ride itself out. And in the end, they can believe what they want and not what they want and not what the fuck ever. I'm just going to move on with my life. Go back into being high vibing.
Welcome back to my channel. I have another message for you.
Welcome back to my channel.
Only take replies. Leave that was not for you. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to this channel, okay? Now, feel free to like the video if this resonates with you.
I like this girl too.
Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can receive the next download. Okay, and thank you.
Is that a shirt or a dress? It's a dress, I believe. I like your pearls. They are pearls, aren't they?
Now, this may be for you.
Oh, even if they're costume pearls, whatever, they're pearls. I like them.
About a situation, or this may be for you. If it's not, you can click off. I have other videos on my channel. So let's read. Now, you can be a female, or you can be a man. This is for us, okay?
Yes, baby.
Yes, baby.
All right, so listen. For some of you, your grandmother has a hidden value for you.
Do, 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 do. Karmic slide to the police.
Hi, collective. This is Tiffany, Intuitive One. Hey, guys. So let's see what we got going on in this energy.
My girl
We
Tiff.
got these family members still following
The
you
egg is
around, man.
hatched,
They're gonna send
and
agents
it's
for you
a
to talk to today.
fire-breathing dragon.
They're gonna send agents to talk.
Yeah, they're gonna send in agents, and yep, they sending them all in.
Hey.
All right. On some Fox Live about the Houthis. What do y'all think about that? Should we be over there bombing the Houthis?
Granger for the ones who get it done.
I think this is all part of Don's. Look over here what the left hand's doing so you don't see what the right hand's doing. Kind of bullshit. Hey, I'm not saying the Houthis aren't people that need to be put in their place. The London Eye. I want to travel the world, but I'm an American. We got targets on our back no matter where we go.
Artificial intelligence, of course, we know this is a topic that so many people have been talking about, and now joining us here on Live Now.
Come Skynet. Ha! Here comes Skynet. AI. Skynet.
Of the Connecticut AI Alliance. Thank you so much for being with us here on
Here comes Skynet.
You know that AI has been a topic that so many people are talking about, how it's impacting our industry. Tell us a bit more, though, about the new AI allowance and what you think this is going to mean.
Thanks for having me, Christina. The Connecticut AI Alliance, or CAIA, unites 16 academic institutions as well as businesses and public agencies across Connecticut, all working together to drive AI innovation for broad economic and social impact. The Alliance's core aim is to
Yeah, the AI Alliance.
national.
Here comes Skynet. Skynet's coming.
Through developing cutting-edge research by fueling high-skill job creation and strengthening the state's technology.
Ooh, what is my time? 1 o'clock.
Here again, friend.
12:51.
This morning. It's 3 a.m. Started doing it again. Theories woken me up, and I'm hearing so loudly. This is what I'm hearing, friends.
Hello, YouTube. This is Marquise I back with another video, back with another message. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys.
Hey, collective. So if this is your reading, you could very well soon be approached by an energy, and they might be trying to hold something over your head. But yes, over your head, collective. The one who is being chosen for a very influential and important opportunity. The reason this person might soon be attempting to blackmail you is because they are busted. They are caught for abusing the system. This is also someone who is right now blaming everyone except theirself. This could very well also be someone who ends up losing their eyesight from their own spell work backfiring. And the Holy Spirit is saying, collective, whatever it is that this person brings towards you, do not fall for it. It is a setup. I almost feel like whoever this is,
It's
they're
a
going to come
setup.
toward you, attempting to charm you or sweet talk you into going along with some kind of crazy plan. And if you tell this person no, then they are going to resort to blackmail. But the Holy Spirit is saying, collective, you need to stand 10 toes down. No matter what it looks like, this person, they really don't have anything over you. This is just like a last ditch effort. Because whoever this is, they will end up going to jail for stalking, catfishing, and cyber bullying you. This could very well be a fraudulent attorney who has been helping many, many different energies steal from you. Some of these energies are members of your own family. This is some type of wicked, corrupt coven or group, collective, but this is exactly why they have been abusing the system. They were doing this in order to steal something from you. But the Holy Spirit says that a supernatural blessing is now on its way to you. And this blessing is actually coming from these people, because what they don't realize is that all of the slander, all of the lies, all of the gossip has now made you famous. I'm also picking up on a perverted pastor.
I still ain't got
and his
nobody
dirty
here.
wife.
I'm
Now,
famous.
this could be a
0
preacher,
peeps.
collective, or even a priest. I couldn't think of the word. You know, this could be some type of leader in a church, but if it's not, it could very well just be like even a cult leader. But these are two energies that are also guilty of this. All of these people are right now in a very unfavorable position, and they know it. They really know it, because some of them are even having panic attacks. Especially someone here, collective, who is finally realizing that they were lied to about you. And they were lied to about you by your own karmic parent. This parent is guilty of paying a handler to handle you. So this energy who is realizing this could very well be an ex of yours, collective. And what you might not know is that this ex was paid to be your handler until you escaped, right? This parent is also the one who is responsible for intentionally creating so much childhood trauma for you. This parent has been attempting to break you down since you were very, very small. They are very guilty of satanic ritualistic abuse against you. And that's not even all of it. There will now be so many incestuous relationships in your family that are also exposed throughout all of this. And the Holy Spirit is saying, collective, whatever this is that they have stolen from you, they will be ordered to pay you back every last dime. I'm also picking up on a dirty judge who is a part of this group and a part of this theft. This judge is about to be indicted. Like, this is serious. It is happening. The judge is about to be indicted because there are fake accounts that are right now being investigated. Oh, yeah. And these investigators are uncovering a lot of information, collective. Like the fact that this group is guilty of photoshopping your medical records and lying about your mental health. This group have tried to ruin your reputation to people that you don't even know. And one of these people, they just want for you to look over their part in this betrayal against you. Okay. This could very well be a professional hitman, collective. And of course, you know, this isn't going to be their day job where they go off to do this out in the open for everyone to know. Whoever this is, it's like this is their nighttime job, their moonlighting job, right? But this is the truth about one of these energies in this group. You have actually inspired this hitman with your purity. You inspire a lot of people with your purity, in fact. But yeah, collective, the Holy Spirit says this is only the beginning of God's wrath.
Only the
For this
beginning.
group of people who has a
And that's the problem when you stand up, you never
diabolical
stop
plan
standing
against you.
up. You never
Buckle
get to
up.
sit down. So before you stand up, make goddamn sure you never want to sit down. Because you ain't never going to get the opportunity. You're going to have to keep standing.
Or even hidden. See and cancel them all in one place with Experian. Download the app.
Download the app.
Hey there, Libra. Hope your guys' weekend has been good to you guys. Appreciate you guys. This is going to be for my...
Do you know how resilient you are? Do you know how...
Yeah. Do. Don't be afraid to like, subscribe, and share. Hi, Tony Balone. My tuna noodle head. It's my puster cat. My Tony Balone. My Trumpfish head. Hi, Maui. Lemon squad. Down to Gorky Pond. Listening to the wind of change. On a summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wind of change. Summer's in the air, I can feel it everywhere, blowing in the wind of change. Winter's closing in. Did you ever think we could be so close, like brothers? Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night. Tony the one and head. My tuna noodle. You and me. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night where the children of tomorrow, the wind of change, wind of change. A distant memory buried in the past forever. in a squad down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. While I was Houston. All right. Well, I guess we're going to be about out of here. It's 2 hours. Guess we'll go play a little bit of World of Tanks. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the show. It'll get better when I figure out I get some comments down in there. What the hell you want to see, what you don't want to see. You know, just hang out. The more people come along and find it, the more people will find it when I'm live, the better off we'll be. The more lively chat will be.
The very best players in the game set their sights on the city of brotherly love.
We'll have multiple units set up eventually because I'll invite you into the Discord page. And we'll chit-chat. Chit-chat. We're working on it. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Come on back. Until the next time, always remember to stick to the smallest truth.